So you were put on a research trial, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what was that research trial involved? Do you remember?
Oh, yes, I'm still on it.
Okay.
So, yes. So after I recurred a third time, I was getting ready to go on fourth line. That's when, because we knew I was HRD positive, my oncologist happened to be a trial lead for a PARP inhibitor that had recently started a trial group for BRCA-negative HRD positive. So I was jumping up and down with joy that I was finally going to qualify for a clinical trial. And it was something that was targeted for ovarian cancer. I had never been on a treatment for ovarian cancer. Everything was standard of care chemo.
Mhm.
So it was the first time I felt that I had the best chance possible of fighting this because it was for me, for my type, and for ovarian cancer. So I started that in November of 2018, and I'm still in it today. I have not recurred. In all of that time, I have never gone 4 years without any new evidence of disease ever. So it's been a great experience for me.
So you had 3 previous lines of chemotherapy, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes.
And what did your oncologist talk to you about what that meant after having 3 rounds of chemotherapy, standard rounds of chemo?
He was concerned that we were really out of standard of care options that he believed were going to help me. I had the third line was really bad experience, and so we had actually stopped that one. So he was, saying, we really don't have standard of care options that I believe that he felt were going to be the right thing for me. So he said, I really want to see if there's a clinical trial available for you. And this was before I had recurred and was ready for fourth line, but we were already talking about what's next, assuming I would likely recur. And when I did, he had found out about this trial and he said, this is where I think you're really good. This is going to be really good for you because it's targeted, and let's give it a whirl. And clinical trials, we don't have a lot of information, so we didn't know if it was going to work or not. But I had tons of confidence. I don't know why. I just did. I felt really good about it, and it's been good to me for 4 years.